Welcome to the Winter 2013 edition of Recreation Television, your connection to recreation opportunities provided by Roanoke County Parks. Well, it's cold outside and you want to have fun inside during the winter. That's why you come to Green Ridge Recreation Center. It's a great place to enjoy the indoor pool, wellness center, walking track, gymnasium, and activity room, all by daily admission or monthly membership. And that's just one of the many ways that you can have fun with Roanoke County Parks. We'll show you a few more on today's show. On the show, we're going to plunge down a zip line at Camp Roanoke, create a work of art just like Bob Ross at the Brambleton Center, learn a new form of dance exercise, and shoot an arrow. But first, I spoke with Department Director Doug Blunt about all the great recreation amenities here at Green Ridge. Well, it's winter, it's cold outside, and people are looking for things to do inside, and that's exactly what they can do at Green Ridge Recreation Center. Doug Blunt, Director of Parks, Recreation, and Tourism. Tell us, 3 years out, what has Green Ridge really meant to this community?
Well, I believe that Green Ridge has meant a lot to the community. They've really embraced the facility. Over the last 3 years, we've seen growth in our membership, we've seen growth in our programs, we've seen participation from non-members increase at the center as well, and I think that's what's really unique about having a recreation center like Green Ridge, is that you don't have to necessarily be a member to be able to utilize all of the services and amenities that's there. And I think that the community has taken advantage of all the different type of ways that of services and such that we have at Green Ridge. They've been able to find what works for them and what's convenient for them.
As we mention all the time on this program, Green Ridge is not just the membership component, the daily admission, also the rentals. People in the community really can use it as a true community center.
They can, and we have regular room rentals for meetings, for birthday parties. We also have specialized birthday party packages where folks can have activities in our gymnasium. They can have indoor swim parties, not only in the wintertime, but then they can go outside to Splash Valley in the summertime and have birthday party packages that can meet everybody's wallet these days in terms of what they want to be able to do for their children, or for the big children, adults in life that want to have some type of very special and fun birthday party package.
We'll talk a little bit about what's made Green Ridge so successful. Is it getting that balance right of programs, meeting that community need? What is it to you? Well,
I believe that one is that it's a tremendous facility in terms of the quality, the technology, and the diversity that's offered with the types of amenities that's in the facility. I think secondly is that we as Roanoke County staff members have listened to what our citizens want, and we've developed programs that folks are willing to come and utilize on a regular basis, whether it may be something that they only do once a year with us, or it could be something that they're with us quarterly, monthly, weekly, that they take advantage of at the center. And with being able to offer things in wellness, being able to offer aquatics, and then just general children's and adult programs, we offer a little bit for everybody.
Now, briefly, there are several other facilities that we operate that the community can use. We talked a minute ago about rentals. What are some of those unique things across the county that our public can take advantage of in that way?
Well, we also have rental facilities throughout all the different magisterial districts. We have the Brambleton Center that has a wide variety of spaces that's available for meetings, for rentals, for programs. We have the Craig Center in Vinton that's available. We also have the Waldron Park cabin that's even available for rentals if folks would like to take advantage of doing an activity out at Waldron Park.
And of course, during the spring and fall, Camp Roanoke has some really neat amenities. We'll talk about those a little bit later in the show. But for now, Doug, thanks for stopping by. Thanks, and be sure to come on out to Green Ridge and take advantage of the many facilities Roanoke County has to offer. Thanks, Doug. As we've seen, there's a lot going on in Roanoke County Parks this winter, and you can find out about all of them on our website at RoanokeCountyParks.com. And of course, there's always something fun to do right here at Green Ridge Recreation Center. And it's not just membership and daily admission here. We also have a whole slew of public classes this winter at Green Ridge, including an expanded preschool lineup for 3 to 5-year-olds and new environmental education programs. You can check those out on our website as well. Well, one of those classes that's expanded here to Green Ridge is the Archery program. Let's talk to Lisa Sink and find out more about it. We're standing here in the Brambleton Center, which has been transformed into an archery range today, and I'm here with Lisa Sink. She is a certified archery instructor who's been teaching with us this fall and winter. Welcome to the program, Lisa.
Thank you.
Okay, well, first of all, what does it mean to be a certified archery instructor?
Well, the Department of Game and Inland Fisheries certifies health and PE teachers in the Roanoke area and all of the state of Virginia to teach archery in the schools. It's called the National Archery in the Schools program.
And that's a part of what we're teaching as well. It's been very popular lately. You've seen a lot of movies that have come out that deal with archery.
Yeah.
Brave, to name just one of them. How has that really affected the way that you instruct kids?
I think it's just brought archery to the forefront, and it's made kids more aware that archery is out there and it can be a fun activity for them to do. And I think having it in the schools has also helped to bring that awareness.
Well, this winter we've expanded from just the Brambleton Center to also Green Ridge Recreation Center, so there'll be two location options for your youth this year. Tell us a little bit about what kind of equipment you use in this program.
Okay, we use a Genesis bow. This bow is unique. It's a compound bow, but all archers can use it, so an adult and a small child can use the same bow. It's very easy to use, it's very lightweight, and everybody can be successful with it.
Now when you say compound bow, I assume you mean these series of pulleys here. What does that do exactly?
Well, you have, these are cables, this is the string, this is the wheel, this is the cam, and basically the compound bow, it helps to give the bow more power and propel the arrow to the target a little bit faster and more accurately.
Well, why don't you show us a little bit of that power right now and what it's all about to use this bow and arrow.
Sure. This loading process, this will be taught to the kids when they come to the class.
That's pretty impressive. I don't know that that I would do so well on my first try, but you teach them, especially you focus in on safety, which is the most important part with the series of commands you use.
Yes, we use whistle commands, which is required by the National Archery in the Schools program. It's a lot about safety, a lot about the history of archery. And we have a lot of fun too. We do a lot of games, and we have prizes, and we make it fun in the camps and the classes.
So we hope you'll find out more at RoanokeCountyParks.com. Now 2 locations, Brambleton Center and Green Ridge this winter. Sounds like a program that's right on target for area youth. And that's not the only place in Roanoke County where you can learn to shoot a bow and arrow. You could also learn at Camp Roanoke. And it's never too early to start thinking about what you're going to do with your kids this summer. Camp Roanoke has some unique features that we're going to check out right now. It's cold outside, but believe it or not, things are still going on here at Camp Roanoke, even during the winter months. Here to join me is Camp Roanoke manager Greg Martin. Greg, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks, Scott.
So what exactly happens here at Camp Roanoke during the winter?
Well, during the winter, we offer a pretty wide range of both on-site activities and off-site. On-site, we have orienteering programs going. We have local evergreen tree exploration going on. We do off-site caving. This year we're offering a 2-day cross-country skiing excursion over to Davis, West Virginia. We're also offering horseback riding with our friends at Reba Farms over in Bedford County.
And then also this winter, right beside us is the High Ropes Challenge course. First, tell us what that is, and then tell us how the public can take advantage of it during a special program this winter.
Sure. Anybody can sign up for a day of team building and high ropes fun with us out here. They'll be going through 8 individual high elements, possibly the climbing tower as well, and they'll finish up on a 300-foot zip line.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. Do you think maybe that's something I could try today?
You bet.
I got a helmet. I'm ready to go. A few more questions for you, though. Camp Roanoke, of course, you usually think of summer camp for the kids, youth programs. We do offer youth programs here at camp since 1925. Tell us about what's new this year at Camp Roanoke.
This year, we're offering our traditional lineup, day camp, our discovery program for kindergartners through 5th graders. Then we had real good success last year with our Pioneer program, which focused on environmental education, so we'll be re-engaging with that this year. And we're also offering an additional trek program for our oldest teenagers at camp. And they'll be going to Virginia Beach to surf, sea kayak, spend the night on the beach. That's going to be a great week also. So
really, Camp Roanoke is a progressive program that starts out with the younger kids. They can just come here for the day, get a bus from Tanglewood Mall, come up here. But as they get older, they do more activities on site and then eventually graduate to do a lot of off-site trips, including that kayaking trip you just mentioned, right?
That's right.
All right. Well, what are you most excited about kicking off the summer?
You know, we're just ready to see all our friends from last year. As the kids come back every year and they grow throughout the school year, they bring new friends, and we just enjoy getting to see them and their families again for another great, fun, safe summer.
Okay, well now Camp Roanoke, as we mentioned, is not just for the kids. We've got some programs out here, but it's also available for some corporate activities as well. Can you talk really briefly about that?
Sure. We've worked with groups like the Coast Guard, local fire departments, police departments, anybody that has 8 or more team members that want to come in for an elevated day of team building, communication work. We can run people through our low course experience, our high course. We can design meals and workshops, really anything that's going to help them be more productive and hopefully enjoy each other a little bit more in the workplace.
And of course, rental cabins and facilities on site as well. Now, I'm about ready to try out some of that high ropes myself. I've got a camera mounted on this helmet, and they're going to suit me up, and let's see what it feels like to plunge down the zip line. Man, Greg, that was a lot of fun. Don't forget, you can get more information on our website at camproanoke.com or call us at 540-387-6114. Wow, that was a lot of fun and a little bit of a workout too, climbing up on those ropes. Well, if I want a real workout, of course, I come here to Green Ridge, and we're in the Wellness Center where we've got some big changes ahead of us in the next couple of months. I'm joined by Julie Morris, the Wellness Director here at Green Ridge Recreation Center, and we've got some exciting news to talk about. First, in the next couple of months, we're changing over a lot of the equipment in the wellness area, right?
Yes.
Tell us about what's going to happen here at Green Ridge.
We're actually going to be getting some new equipment, including treadmills, some elliptical type machines, some recumbent bikes, more spin bikes, and they're actually going to have a lot of cool new technology on them.
What'll that do?
It'll actually allow our users to access the internet while they're working out, play games. They can actually, so it's a lot more interactive, and so they can actually have fun while they're working out.
Now, are there screens on the equipment, or can you plug your phone into it? What can you do?
It's screens on the equipment, so they can actually do anything from watching TV, surfing the internet, getting on Facebook, any of those fun things that, check their email, those types of things that they normally would do on a regular basis. So they can actually, have the office while they're working out.
And that's what people want. You think you're driving in a car, people are checking their Facebook all the time. Not that we're endorsing that, but now it's to the point that it's everywhere in your life, and why shouldn't it be while you're working out as well? So pretty exciting changes. Look for that probably by the end of February, correct?
Yes.
Okay, we've also got a couple of exciting new courses going on here at Green Ridge this winter. First one we're going to talk about is called RIPT. What does RIPT stand for?
RIPT stands for, the first is the R, which stands for resistance, and the I is actually for interval. Then it goes to power, plyometrics, endurance, and then it has a diet component, which actually is a little different than a lot of other programs.
That is unusual, and you were telling me earlier it's that with the diet makes it a plateau-proof program?
The workout actually is considered a plateau-proof because it actually, using the resistance and the intervals and the plyometrics and all the different components, it actually utilizes a lot of different body systems. So you're not doing one thing throughout the workout, so, and it constantly changes. So, and you actually, there's a new, about every quarter we'll get a new release. So you'll actually be changing it up about every quarter. So you never are going to be doing the same thing.
Sounds like the best of everything all combined into one program. Show me really quick, the weights are part of that as a component. Really quickly, can you show me what you might be doing with the weights in this class?
And actually, not to scare anybody, but it actually is a little bit, it's choreographed to music, but I don't want that to scare people because it's actually really fun. That makes it a lot more fun. And what we're going to do in the resistance track, we're actually going to be incorporating weights, and you can either use weights or bands. And so what we'll be doing is doing different variations, different speeds of a bicep curl. So we'll be doing like 1 up, 3 down, and then 2 up, 2 down, and then we'll be doing singles. So we go into bicep curls, then we do outer bicep curls, and then we go into frontal raises, and then we do overhead presses. We're going to do a tricep kickback, which works the triceps.
So it looks like you're really working a lot of your core and a little bit of your legs as well. So a lot of great programs. In addition to that, there's one called Pilates, which is a combination of Pilates and boxing. We don't have time to talk about that, but check it out on our website at RoanokeCountyParks.com or in our magazine, Recreation Family Fun Guide. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So a whole lot of new things coming to the wellness area here at Green Ridge Recreation Center this winter. As you can see, there's really something for everyone in Roanoke County Parks. And now going back to the other side of the county, Brambleton Center has long been known for our arts and crafts programs. And one of our most popular programs, Bob Ross oil painting. One of our most popular classes for years now has been oil painting by the Bob Ross method, and I'm joined by Judy Morgist, who's been teaching this class for over 10 years with us. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
All right, well, first of all, why is Bob Ross, why does he continue to be so popular?
Because Bob Ross used a technique that anyone can do. His goal in life was to make everybody happy and to let everybody paint. Anybody that wanted to could.
And that's exactly what recreation programs are about here at Roanoke County Parks. Well, tell us a little bit about our classes. We teach several different classes with a few instructors. You're one of those instructors. Most of them are single-day sessions. For example, the classroom we're in today is teaching from 10 to 3 on a weekday day. And you can complete a whole painting in that time frame, correct?
Yeah, on an average, you can complete one of these paintings in about 4.5 hours. Just depends on the class size. But you always finish the class and have your completed painting that you're tickled with when you leave.
All right, we're in the middle of a class right now, but the work that you see behind us is something that they're actually working on. And how does it work? How do you teach the students? Do you teach them as you're painting yourself how to do it?
I do a step and show them exactly how to hold the brush, how to load the brush, and then they do that. I do it, then they do it. I come around and check and see how they're doing. If there's a problem with it, if something that they're not happy with, they tell me then. I show them how to correct it, or I give them the opportunity to correct it. And then we just move along to the next step after everybody's happy with it.
Are these paintings that you've created, or do these actually come from the Bob Ross program?
We have a variety of them. A lot of them come from the Bob Ross program. I have people that send me photos of a scene in their neighborhood, like a farm scene, and we can paint those using the same Bob Ross method.
Okay, now each class is different, and I assume you have some people that actually sign up for multiple classes?
Yes.
Now tell us a little bit about some of the variety you get between the different paintings, and maybe a little bit about the one that you're working on right now.
Well, we have people of all ages, like from 15 to, I actually have one student that's 101. So this is a technique that all ages can do. Some people like to do flowers, some people like to do landscapes, and so it's a more of a personal preference. The paintings are available on the website to look at, on my website to look at it to see if it's something they're interested in. And the paintings are also, there's a photograph on display here that they can look at and see if it's something they like.
So come on down to the Brambleton Center. We are teaching here. We also teach at the Hollins Library and other various locations at times. And finally, the most important part, do you have to have any experience to do this?
None.
Absolutely not.
Just the will to paint.
So someone with my lack of artistic talent can take a Bob Ross class from Judy and come out with a beautiful painting at the end of it. So thank you very much for taking your time today. And you can find out more at RoanokeCountyParks.com. Oil painting by the Bob Ross method has been one of our most popular programs for years, and it's held at locations throughout the Roanoke Valley, including, of course, the Brambleton Center. Well, new this winter at the Brambleton Center is an exciting new group exercise course called Zumba Centao. Never heard of it? Let's find out more. Now, you've probably all heard of Zumba by now. It's one of the most popular dance exercise programs in our area. Well, Zumba's come out with a new program called Zumba Centao, and it's all based on this, a chair. And here to tell us about it is Maka Price. Maka, tell me, why the chair, and what does this have to do with exercise?
Well, Zumba is always trying to come up with new innovative ways to keep people coming and seeing benefits from their workout, because believe it or not, if you've been doing Zumba a while, you're going to start to plateau, you're going to start seeing less and less results. So therefore, Zumba toning, Aqua Zumba, and now Zumba Centao with the chair. So it adds more of a fitness element to it. You're going to see more things like push-ups, tricep dips. Still a lot of dancing, still the party, fun-like atmosphere, but definitely more results.
And you were telling me an interesting story about the creator of Zumba and how he came up with this idea.
Right. Yeah, he went to a festival in Italy, and everyone was sitting around, and he was supposed to do a Zumba demonstration, and you're supposed to be interactive in Zumba. You get up and you dance along with him, but everybody was sitting at tables eating with their families. And so he sat on the chair, and he watched them. The music was playing, he started to move, and they started to follow him, and eventually everybody was dancing, sitting down in the chair, standing up, moving around the chair. So he stuck that in the back of his head and kind of saved it for later until he could do a little bit more with it.
Well, can you show me an example of something you might do with a chair as an exercise?
A couple of examples. Many of you are familiar with this Zumba move where you're standing and you're pulling. Well, you can add that and make it more of a fitness variation where it's more of a lunge. Some of us don't get down low like we should. You can start with the tapping on the chair, tapping so you can get lower. And if you're comfortable, your body's down low, you can be here. Another thing would be, like I said, the tricep dips. You can be sitting on the chair. You can tricep dip, take it down and up. A lot of the ab movements that we do, you can also do it in the chair, sitting down. A lot of different fitness variations. Push-ups,
too bad there's only one chair here. I guess I couldn't participate. Darn. But no, that looked like a lot of work. I mean, that was a high intensity workout.
Yes, lots of modifications though for the different moves. You could modify it to your fitness level. So Zumba sent out can be for everybody.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to ask. So somebody that has never participated before would not feel uncomfortable in this class?
No, not necessarily. What we would do is they can do it at their own pace. We would start with Zumba as always, especially with adding a chair element. We do baby steps. And then we kick it up a notch, and then you kick it up a notch, and then before you know it, you're actually doing the full range.
Okay, what parts of the body does this work out?
Overall body. You're going to get your cardio, because believe it or not, even though we put the chair here, you're going to be dancing around the chair, dancing in the front, dancing on the side, coming to the back. Still a lot of dancing. You're going to be working your legs, your core, your chest, your back, everything.
Works a little bit of everything, and we're one of the first in the Roanoke Valley to have it. So if you want to learn more about Zumba Central or any of the other Zumba programs we offer, visit RoanokeCountyParks.com, and you can come here to the Brambleton Center and meet Maka Price. Who knew you could do all of that with a chair? And that's just one of the many group exercise programs offered by Roanoke County Parks. But did you know that we also offer a wide variety of programs for individuals with special needs? It's called Therapeutic Recreation, and we've expanded our lineup this winter to include adaptive recreation programs and the indoor pool here at Green Ridge, among some others. Here to talk about it is Carrie Decker. Roanoke County Parks has provided therapeutic recreation services in the Roanoke Valley for over 30 years. And now, Roanoke County is the service provider for the whole Roanoke Valley area. Here to talk a little bit about that program is Carrie Decker. She's Director of Therapeutic Recreation Services of the Roanoke Valley. And first of all, what exactly does that mean?
What that means is we provide recreational opportunities for adults and youth with disabilities, and we work with people that have developmental disabilities, which is Down syndrome or autism. We work with people that have head injury disabilities, adults that have visual impairments, or adults that have psychiatric disabilities.
Now you see these beautiful works behind me. These are actually from some of the recreation programs that we run as part of Therapeutic Recreation Services.
That's correct. We have a program that is called Expressions with Gwen, and it is specifically to help our participants express some of the feelings that maybe they don't have the vocabulary or the understanding to express. And these three pieces back here are part of the project that the instructor has them do where they're not allowed to waste any paint. So at the end of every project, they put their leftover paint on a canvas, and the group creates these throughout the 6 classes.
Really, these are great works of art. Looks like there's actually pretty good technique and skill there for folks that are relatively amateurs.
That's right.
And this is just part of the large array of programs that you put on. How many individuals do you think you serve per year?
We serve over 350 people every year, and those 350 people participate multiple times in multiple programs. So. And a
really diverse range of programs. Another example, coming up this February, our most popular event is the Dinner Dance. What exactly is that?
That's right. This will be the 28th annual Valentine's Dinner Dance. It's at Hotel Roanoke. It has grown. It's an amazing event. We have over 300 people with disabilities that attend with their caseworkers. We have a live band. It is a full meal that Hotel Roanoke provides us with. We have king and queen of the dance, and then we have some added things. For example, we have the Roanoke Junior Women's Club comes in and takes photos of all of our participants, so they leave with a photo of them after they attend the dance.
It's a great time, but we are limited by the amount of budget that we have to provide these services, and it's not only us that are limited, but sometimes the participants. So, Carrie, what can you do if you want to help support someone who maybe can't afford to participate in the recreation program?
If anyone is interested in providing a scholarship for the Valentine's Dance or any of the other programs that we offer, you can contact me. Our information is on the webpage, and just say, I don't know anybody, but I'd like to allow them to attend a program. So it's $26 for the dance. I just want to give $26 to somebody who isn't financially that can attend the dance.
And how big is that need right now?
It's pretty big. I'm sure everybody's aware, you know, prices are going up and incomes are going down, and our participants are typically on a fixed income. So that $26 that may not be that much for you is a month of activities for one of our participants.
Well, Carrie, clearly through expressing themselves through works of art just like this and all of the great programs that you put on, individuals with disabilities have the opportunity to really thrive through Therapeutic Recreation services. And if you want to find out more about the program or even give to the program, you can call us at 772-PLAY, 772-7529, extension 2 to reach Therapeutic Rec. Clearly, it's all about fun, no matter what your ability or what your age. And if you have kids in your life, you know how important it is to keep having fun. And speaking of which, you'll want to mark your calendars for February 2nd. They can have tons of fun at Tanglewood Mall. Let's go there and speak with Special Events Director Wendy Schultz. Well, we're here in Tanglewood Mall, which is home to the largest children's event in the Roanoke Valley, and it's called Tons of Fun. Here to tell us about it is Wendy Schultz. Wendy, Tons of Fun coming up February 2nd.
It is the 14th annual event.
Well, that's a long time to be doing an event, and you know you're a special event planner in this area. You've been here a long time. How does an event sustain for so long?
I think because each year we bring in new things, we take away the things that weren't as effective as they were the year before. We bring in new things, we bring in smiling faces, and everybody winds up having a fabulous time.
Well, there are a few new things this year. Can you tell us about them?
Some of them I can, and some of them are going to be surprises. But one of the real things that we're really excited about is the Roanoke Camp Fair is going to be a part of Tons of Fun this year. So not only can you come and have tons of fun, you can also have tons of fun learning about all the different camps in the Mid-Atlantic region.
Oh, wow. So we have representatives from all over North Carolina, all the way up to D.C., West Virginia. Tell us a little bit. That's an event that has been held at other locations in the Roanoke Valley. Why have you decided to bring it and make it part of Tons of Fun this year?
Because I think it's a perfect tie-in. I mean, we've got so many kids here, so many families, so many folks that are obviously interested in recreational activities that are happening, and why not come out and do it all at one time? It's a great time of year to come in out of the cold, inside the mall. It's just a perfect fit. Perfect fit.
Great fit. And one of the best things about Tons of Fun, of course, it's free. It's one of the few things you can really do as a family with your children and not have to pay for it. What about some of the specific activities that are going to be going on February 2nd?
Certainly. We have the Roanoke Symphony coming back this year doing the instrument petting zoo. We're bringing back karaoke for kids. We've got Terry Sins, who's a fabulous musician in her own right, who's going to be doing karaoke with the kids. We've got a puppet show this year that the kids will absolutely love. We've got magicians, we've got stilt walkers, we're bringing back lassoing, we're going to teach the kids
lassoing in the middle of the mall. That's amazing.
In the middle of the mall. It's going to be amazing. Because, you know, with all those people, it's hard to do, but we figured out a way to do it. There's also all kinds of hands-on craft activities, making snakes, all kinds of things.
So the event runs from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on February 2nd. And just one more little footnote in just a couple seconds we have left. We're doing a new Civil War event. Can you sum that up in a sentence?
Yes, we are doing Civil War music brought to life on February 24th at the South County Library.
So February, a busy month for special events in Roanoke County Parks. Find out more at our website, RoanokeCountyParks.com. Today's program has been all about fun. From special events to youth programs to adult wellness classes, there's something for everyone. And while the weather's cold outside, don't forget to come inside here to Green Ridge Recreation Center. We're excited to announce we have 33 new pieces of exercise equipment coming in over the next 2 months. And this equipment has some amazing new features like internet connectivity while you work out. You won't want to miss it here at Green Ridge Recreation Center. We expect the changeover to be done probably by March. Call us at 772-PLAY to find out more about anything you've heard on today's show, 772-7529. And of course, anytime on our website at www.RoanokeCountyParks.com, or catch us right here on RVTV several times a week. Until next time, we'll see you in the parks.
I think my purse is upstairs on the bed. It's not here. Check the dining room. No. The upstairs closet.
Moms everywhere are finding ways to keep kids active and healthy. Get ideas, get involved, get going.